guys, okay, so today in this video I'm going to be doing a wish tag, and one of my favorite YouTubers, Marcia, did one, and I'm just going to do one because I really loved hers. I'm going to be using some of her questions and I added some of my own. Also, sorry for the crappy lighting, I had to use a lamp to get enough light on my face because I really wanted to use these Christmas lights, but I didn't want to like blur out my face with the darkness and whatnot, so I had to use a lamp to be able to see my face and see the lights. So let's get started. So the first question that she asked in her video was, what do you wish you knew when you were younger? What I wish I knew when I was younger is that there are bad people out there in the world. You know, when you're little, you really, I don't know, you really think everybody's great and honest and, you know, no bad things are ever going to happen and stuff, but in all honesty, that's not the truth. I wish it was that way, but it's not. The second one is, where do you wish you could live? Honestly, I haven't traveled that much. I want to, and I wish I could, but traveling these days, it's kind of expensive. So the most, I live in the US, and the only place that I've traveled to that would be considered a different country is Canada. But a place that I've seen in pictures and I think would be beautiful to live in is New Zealand. It's gorgeous. There's so much green, and I don't know, it's just a beautiful place, and I wish I could, you know, at least visit there and then probably live there. The next question is, what is one thing you wish you could do? One thing that I wish I could do is I wish I could travel. I think it'd be great to go to places like Australia and, you know, Switzerland and Japan and all kinds of places, because everywhere has such a different culture, and I'd like to learn more about them and see what people are like there, because, you know, you can read and you can look up things on Google or whatever, but it's different when you get to experience an actual culture. The next one is, what is one thing you wish you were better at? One thing that I wish I was better at is being on stage and in front of cameras. I really actually suck at being on stage. When I was in probably the 8th grade, I had a Christmas concert and I volunteered to do a Christmas song, and it was Jingle Bell Rock. Well, I was on stage with a friend of mine at the time, and when we were trying to get it to work, the CD quit working. And there was no music, and we had to sing without music, and I was so just shaky, and it's hard enough for me to get on cameras for you guys, and I really honestly have to do a bunch of takes because I'm like, oh my gosh, I suck, this is bad. So yeah, that's one thing I wish I was better at. The next thing is, what do you wish to become when you were little, or what did you wish? What I wished when I was little to become was really a lot of things. I wanted to be a zookeeper, and I wanted to have my own shops, and I want to be a fashion designer and a princess, and just all kinds of things. But I think right now what I wish I could be, what I want to be, and what I actually want to work towards is being in the art industry. A lot of people think that's silly, or you know, you're not going to make money that way being an artist, but there's all kinds of different artists. There's singers, there's dancers, there's, you know, actual people that do sculptures and paintings and all kinds of stuff. So I think the art industry is getting a lot bigger and a lot more prosperous than people think. Is there anything you wish you could change about the world? There's a lot of stuff, but the biggest thing that I wish I could change is peace on Earth. It sounds silly, but if people could just get along better, I guess, you know, and understand or compromise, or, you know, just have peace, I think we would do a lot better, and there wouldn't be, you know, so much war, I guess. And it really sounds silly, and just, you know, I don't know, it sounds kind of like the whole Miss America thing, but I really do wish that people could get along nicer. If everybody would just be nice, it would just be a better place. What is your biggest wish? And I would have to say, I don't know. I think my biggest wish, it depends on if it would be for me or for somebody else, but my biggest wish is to just have my family around and my friends around me for a long time. You know, those people are really important to me, especially my grandpa, which he passed away I think like 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, and I really miss him, and I wished he was still around to see what I've become now and whatnot. And I really hope the rest of my family, like my grandma and all my aunts and my mom and everybody, will be around for a long time. So hopefully they will be. But that's my biggest wish. The rest of these are my own, and my fiance and I, we came up with them. So hopefully they're not lame, but whatever. If you could wish for any item in the world, what would it be? I think for any item in the world, I think I don't know, I really honestly don't know. I think it would have to be probably like a better camera, because I love taking pictures and I like, obviously doing videos and stuff, and a better camera helps a lot with that. And, good cameras are expensive, so that would be one item that I would wish for. What is one thing you wish you could change on your body? A lot of girls, and some guys too, have a lot of problems with things about their body and what they wish they could change and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of things on my body that I wish I could change, but I am the way I am, and that is me. And if nobody likes me, well, I guess too bad. But the one thing that I wish I could change on my body is my feet. I have scarves. Anyways, my feet. I think I have the most ugliest feet, but people, I'm not a feet person. I don't like feet. I think they're funny looking and they're just weird, but I wish I had pretty feet, like the toe models in like magazines doing like, the pretty nail polish and stuff. So that's what I wish I could change. What animal do you wish you could own? Honestly, I don't want any more animals. I have 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a hedgehog, and that's just indoors. And outside we have 20 cats since we live on a ranch. And the dogs that consist of, there's a lab pit bull mix there, and he's like 11. And then we have a 7-month-old German Shepherd Bernese Mountain Dog mix, and then we have like a 3-month-old Chihuahua. So those are all the dogs. And then my cats, like I got one from a ranch, and then the other one I got from an animal shelter. So I don't want any more animals, but if I could like have one, it would be an elephant. I love elephants. I think they're so cool and beautiful, and just, they're so misunderstood because people think, they're gonna crush me, they're mean, but I don't, every animal can be mean. So I wish I had an elephant. What is a superpower you wish you had? Honestly, that'd be a hard one, because like there's like pros and cons to every superpower. Telekinesis, like to be able to read people's minds, be kind of cool, so that way you could see what people, I don't know, I guess what people think about you and whatnot. But it kind of sucked, because if somebody was saying something bad about you and you heard it, it might upset you. But if I could have a superpower, I would say I would want the superpower to be able to run really fast. I think that, like, dash. That'd be super cool, because like the closest town to me is an hour away, or like 50 miles. So I think it'd be really cool to be able to run really fast somewhere and not get tired, and so that way I could go to town in like 5 seconds instead of having to go 50 miles or drive an hour, depending on what roads are. So that would be a good superpower for me. What ethnicity do you wish you were? I don't know. I think every ethnicity, or, like skin color, or, everybody has their own thing of, something to everybody, and every ethnicity is pretty. Like, like people, like women from Brazil, I think are gorgeous. They have, I'm really obsessed with like that olive, pretty colored skin tone, and like the long dark brown hair, and green or brown eyes and whatnot, which I've got like the dark hair going on, but I don't have dark eyes. I have very white skin. So it would probably be some kind of ethnicity where people like with a dark, pretty olive colored skin tone, like Cuban or Italian, or just pretty much just some ethnicity that has like really pretty dark skin. Because for me, I'm white, it's hard to tan, and if I do tan, it's a fake tan, like a lotion mousse fake tan, not like a tanning bed. I cannot tan, I just burn. So yeah. And the last question wish that I have is, if you could wish for a day to go back to because it was perfect or a favorite day, what day would it be? For me, this one's hard because I've had a lot of great times with family and friends and, outings and things like that, but I would have to say, it would probably be my freshman year of high school, which would be 3 or 4 years ago, depending on if you count this year, because I would be a senior this year, but I'm already graduated. It would definitely be when I was in cheerleading. My freshman year in cheerleading, it was a home game, and I had so much fun that game. Well, no, it wasn't a home game. It was at divisionals, and we had a halftime dance, and it was so much fun. It was really embarrassing because I tripped I rolled my ankle and I fell on the floor, and like the entire crowd was like, ooh, and stuff. But I got right back up and I started dancing again. But I had so much fun my freshman year, so it would be hard to pick just a specific day. But if it were that day, it would definitely be the day we went to divisionals. So anyways, these are all my tag questions. If you would like to do a video and tag me in them so that way I can see them, that would be great. I love watching Aw, my lights just fell. Oh well. I love watching videos about people and what they wish they could have, or personal questions or things like that. It's great to learn more about some of the people that follow me. I don't have a lot right now, but hopefully someday I'll get up there. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!